the Cursed Boy, and the Mad Woman. In a small village hidden between great hills, a boy was born under an unlucky moon. His name was Kwaku, but the village feared him. "That boy brings bad luck," they whispered. "He will bring ruin upon us." No matter what Kwaku did, they hated him. The children refused to play with him. The elders turned away. Even his own family barely spoke his name. Sound of footsteps on dry leaves, wind blowing softly. So Kwaku wandered. Alone, hungry and tired, he roamed the deep forest until he met the only person who did not fear him. A gentle cackle, the sound of a stirring pot. The old mad woman, Nana Abina. Nana Abina, soft, warm, wise. "Come, my son. They do not see your worth, but I do." From that day, Kwaku spent his nights with Nana Abina. She taught him to listen to the whispers of the wind, the secrets of the trees, the wisdom of the stars. Sound of water dripping, birds chirping, wind whistling. Years passed. Kwaku grew strong, wise. But then, disaster struck. Drums intensify. The sound of dry wind, people crying out. A great drought came upon the village. The rivers dried up. The land cracked. The people cried to their chief. Villagers, desperate, pleading. "What do we do?" Elder, grave, serious. "There is a hidden river, deep in the forbidden forest, but none who enter ever return." A heavy silence, then the sound of steady footsteps. But Kwaku did not hesitate. Without a word, he set off, guided by the lessons Nana Abena had given him. Sounds of leaves crunching, distant growls, running footsteps. He faced wild beasts. He crossed treacherous lands, until he found it. Sound of flowing water, birds chirping. The sacred river, hidden beneath an ancient tree. A gourd dips into the water, filling up. And with water in his hands, he ran back to the village. Drums rise, the sound of you villagers gasping, murmuring in awe. The cursed boy had returned, and he had saved them all. A heavy pause. The chief knelt before him. Chief, humble, regretful. "Forgive us. We were blind." Sound of the wind blowing gently, but Kwaku said nothing. He only smiled and returned to the small hut at the edge of the village. But when he arrived, she was gone. A soft, lonely breeze. Only the wind answered him. From that day, Kwaku was no longer the cursed boy. He became the greatest leader the village had ever known. Drums rise triumphantly, then fade into the wind. But though the people now loved him, he never forgot the one who had loved him first. The old mad woman who was never mad at all.